Okay, after the middle section, another little wah-wah mute, and then we head into the main guitar solo. Going to change the sound for the guitar solo, add a distorted rock tone, and I'm going to play through the first section of the solo for you, and then we'll break it down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so pretty much based around the E minor pentatonic throughout the entire solo, really. Start off by bending 15 up to 17 on the B string. Re-pick, let down and then pull off to 12. Repeat. Now we bend 15 up a whole tone. Now just play 15 on the B, 12 on the B. Now 14 on the D string. Play G, 12th fret twice. Now 14 to 12 on the G. And now bend 14 up a whole tone. Release it and pull off to 12. So slowly. Okay, we finish off the lick by rebending the 14th fret of the G up a whole tone to 16th fret from A up to B. Okay, now let's take a look at the next section from the solo. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, starts off with a muted note on the 12th fret of the D, using the palm muting. Then play 14 on the D, 12 on the G, 14 on the D, then 14 to 12 on the G string, then 14 on the D string, and then 12 on the G. So only playing really 3 notes there, so it's... You want to slide that G note away. Then we're just playing octaves. We play the 12th fret of the G and the 15th fret of the top E. Make sure you mute out the B string so you can strike the 2 strings and you won't get any open string noise. So we get... Then move that down a minor third, so your first finger's at the 9th fret and your little finger's on the 12th fret. Drop that down a whole tone to 7 and 10. Drop that down a whole tone to 5 and 8. And then slide that down a semitone to 7 and 4. Then back up to 5 and 8. And then we play 10 and 7. And then we play 9 and 12. Obviously those fret numbers that I'm calling out are being played simultaneously. Okay, I'm going to play that whole first front end of the solo nice and slowly so you can hear the 2 sections joining. Here we go. 3, 4... Okay, here's the next section from the solo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we kick things off with a little looping pattern. We basically bend the 14th fret of the G up a whole tone. We play 12 on the B and E, and then pull off 15 to 12 on the top E. Then play 15 on the B, and then 12 on the top E, and then pull off 15 to 12 on the B. That pattern continues, but the first time we play it, we don't actually come in bang on the beat, we come in on 1 and. So it's 2, 3, 4, 1, and then loop. Okay, and the little rundown at the end is going 15 pull off to 12 on the top E, 15 on the B, 12 on the top E, pull off 15 to 12 on the B, then 14, 12 on the G, play 14 on the D string, then go to 14 to 12 on the G, then play 14 on the D, 12 on the G, and then pull off 14 to 12 on the A. So you've got to jump a string there and slide down to 10 on the A. So really watch out when you're going between 12 on the G and 14 on the A, not to hit the open D string. So nice and slowly. Bit more up to speed. 2, 3, 4, 1. Makes plenty of sense once we get the sequence together. We then slide into 14 on the A, and we play a little triplet figure, which is 12 on the G to 14 on the D string. Then we play 14 on the G and 12 on the G. So, and then we play 15 and 12 on the B string. Then repeat that. Bend the 15 up a whole tone, back down to 15, 12 on the B, rest the first half of the next beat, and then we bend 17 up a whole tone on the top E. Let that down and then pull off 17 to 15. So when you do that pull off, make sure you strike that note. So. Okay, that wraps the solo up. We then head back into another chorus, which just repeats to fade. So just keeping the same 4 chords moving round. Not a particularly tricky track for you to get your teeth into. Nice melodic solo though, some nice ideas with the pentatonic sequencing and the octaves, but compared to a lot of the tracks that we looked at, probably a breath of fresh air in terms of the kind of technical difficulty of the track. And that concludes Dancing in the Moonlight.